So I have no idea where I bought these shoes. They are very worn in. I bought them somewhere on previous traveling adventures and not a clue where I got them because I found them in my storage space back in Portland. Literally the day before I caught my flight out here, so like 3-4 days ago. Some good looking beers. Merry Stressmas. Laura Craft. She-Mail, Sweet Dreams. Crazy Clown. Life is better with absinthe. I don't know, I've never tried it. Whoa. Oh my god. Look at this place. Oscar Wilde's tomb. That direction. Where would Oscar Wilde's tomb be? Man. Just unreal level of detail. So back to the shoes. Maybe not the most interesting topic, but there is a point here, which is that while I was back in the US, in California, visiting family, then I bought a new pair of shoes, which I was wearing around and I really, really liked. I knew that I was going to be starting this trip in chilly weather and that I wanted to have a pair of shoes, not just my sandals, which I often travel with, just 2 pairs of sandals. Because if I'm in Hawaii or on the Mediterranean, it is hot day and night, then I'm never going to wear a pair of shoes. Just not needed at all, but they take up a lot of space, and so I don't want to be traveling with shoes that I don't actually need to be wearing. So in considering the packing for this trip, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to need some shoes, and then I'm going to not want shoes later once I get to the warmer places. And so I said to myself, let's see what's in my storage space, because there's a lot in my storage space, even though it is kind of small, but boxes and bags, especially of clothes that I have bought on my travels. So many shirts, pairs of shoes, jackets, etc. Okay. Here we are, Old Town Square. And so I didn't want to take my good pair of shoes and then be stuck with them for the rest of my travels. So I looked in my storage space for a pair of shoes that I wouldn't mind getting rid of. So that is the point of these shoes, because they're actually quite unsatisfactory, because this Velcro thing is not sticky enough and it keeps coming off, especially while going upstairs. And so in a couple of weeks, once I get somewhere warm, I will just chuck these things and be left with my 2 pairs of sandals. Okay, the astronomical clock. I forget the exact significance and scientific meaning of it, so let's check online. So the Prague astronomical clock, or Prague horloge is a medieval astronomical clock attached to the old town hall in Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic. The clock was first installed in 1410, making it the third oldest astronomical clock in the world and the oldest clock still in operation. The horloge is mounted on the southern wall of Old Town Hall in the Old Town Square. The clock mechanism has three main components. The astronomical dial, representing the position of the sun and moon in the sky and displaying various astronomical details. Statues of various Catholic saints stand on either side of the clock. The Walk of the Apostles, an hourly show of moving apostle figures and other sculptures, notably a figure of a skeleton that represents death, striking the time, and a calendar dial with medallions representing the months. According to local legend, the city will suffer if the clock is neglected and its good operation is placed in jeopardy. A ghost mounted on the clock was supposed to nod its head in confirmation. According to the legend, the only hope was represented by a boy born on New Year's night. The oldest part of the horloge, the mechanical clock and astronomical dial, dates back to 1410 when it was created by clockmaker Mikuláš of Kadaň and Charles University professor of mathematics and astronomy Jan Schindel. The first recorded mention of the clock was on 9th October 1410. Later, presumably around 1490, the calendar dial was added and the clock facade was decorated with Gothic sculptures. So there you go. Seriously one of a kind. Interesting symbol there. There is just so much to see in this square. Okay, is that accurate? Okay, it's saying 5. Oh, it just changed a minute. I saw the hand moving and thought, okay, wait, is that like a second hand? But no, it was a minute hand. It doesn't move, slowly, smoothly. It goes 1 minute and then 1 minute. So it is saying 5:53. Boom. It is exactly right on. Good job. So what have we here? MDCXIV. Oh man, that is going to challenge my recollection of Latin numerals. Okay, M is 1,000. It's been a while. Is T 500? No. 16, 14. 1,000, 16, 14. Unless I'm reversing D and C. So maybe that's 14. It's either 1414 or 1614, I think. I will put it on the screen. Julius Scaliger. Praha Kaput Regni. Once again, so much detail in that artwork there. And then this is what caught my eye. Amazing paintings. All right, let's continue through the square. Dali Mucha Warhol exhibition. Who is Mucha? I know Dali and Warhol, of course. Honestly, putting Dali and Warhol next to each other is not exactly justified in my opinion. Dali is incredible, Warhol is like, whatever. I don't even remember the square from my last visit. I'm sure that I was here, but there's just so much to take in the city. Let's look up Mucha. Alphonse Maria Mucha, 24th July 1860 to 14th July 1939, known internationally as Alphonse Mucha, was a Czech painter, illustrator, and graphic artist. Living in Paris during the Art Nouveau period, he was widely known for his distinctly stylized and decorative theatrical posters, particularly those of Sarah Bernhardt. He produced illustrations, advertisements, decorative panels, as well as designs, which became among the best-known images of the period. Okay, never heard of him. So which way to walk from here? There is something in particular I want to see related to, once again, Franz Kafka. Many of you will know what I'm talking about. That looks very communist era. Joseph Verba. Yep, 1945. So maybe it's a monument to, or memorial to World War II. Dresden, Germany, is only an hour and a half away from here. There is so much to see. In every direction from here, I could very easily get lost in the vortex for a while. We'll see where else I manage to see in the coming days. Tomorrow is my last day unless I extend at my hotel, which I very likely may do. Okay, we gotta see if we can get inside of this one. Tickets, all right. Hunter Shikari? I was in a movie called Shikari. That's why I'm surprised to see that word, especially a group of white guys, because Shikari is an Indian movie. Shikari means the hunter. I was in Mumbai in 1999 and discovered that they were looking for extras for this movie. I didn't even know, what movie I was going to be in, I don't think. But I was traveling with a friend and we met at this particular place where the poster said meet here, and somebody would pick us up on a bus along with some other people, and we went out to the Mumbai hills where the filming scene was, and I was in that movie and later managed to get a copy of it. Okay, let's go inside.
On Saturday there's a concert here in the church. How much is April?
The price?
Yeah, the price. Yes.
Saint Salvatore, the main church. Okay. So no filming inside the church, but it was spectacular. You couldn't actually walk inside, you could just see it from right at the entrance. Old Prague restaurant. And the art gallery. Maybe my eyes would be open to Andy Warhol if I saw some more of his art. But what I've seen, the Marilyn Monroe and the Campbell soup cans, modern art, not impressive in my opinion. Kind of a unique, idea, but just not at the same level as the true greats. But I'm sure that he has lots more art that I might not have seen, but that is not going to happen today. There is much more to see. Thai massage, man on a horse. And so what I want to see next is that way. Looking up there's obviously just so much more in every direction. So I want to just wander a bit randomly out this way and then come back before the sun goes down. Let's get a closer look at this, whatever it is. I'm not seeing a cross on top. This is the other side of the astronomical clock tower. Dukla, 1944. I'm assuming this building is much older than that. Okay, here it says 1422. (1921) various dates. And it is getting chilly fast. 1995. What have we got here? Old Prague ham sausage. The sausages are $1.50. Is that right? 150 Czech koruna. That is $6. Looks like probably potato pancakes. Man, oh man, this city is just blowing my mind. I was almost considering, after flying in, just going straight to like Český Krumlov or something, thinking that, well, I've already been to Prague before. Very glad that I decided to return. So what have we got out this way? Oh man, some freaking massive building. What is that? And modern art. I suspected that it would be worth heading out this way. Ooh, I think this is an infinity symbol. Looks like it.
Okay, now she's really close. It's almost. Let's let that guy do it. I was close.
That is really cool.
I'm close to her. Emma! It's Emma!
Trying to remember what you call it. Oh, like a Mobius strip. Kind of a style of a Mobius strip. Enter the world of Franz Kafka. This exhibition is not a museum or biography of Franz Kafka. Wow, super duper intrigued to go in here. Today, people lack the spiritual dimension of perception of reality. In Prague, it is difficult to find a place to look beyond the horizon of common understanding. Therefore, there is an exhibition in Franz Kafka Square. Okay, so I guess that Mobius strip is inspired by Kafka or something. Let's just go down here. Paradoxically, a new cultural heritage had been created following the insensitive human activity. Reception, okay, so there is a ticket booth there, and I just have too much more to see. I'm going to have to consider a day of museums before I leave. Anyways, onwards. Another cannabis shop. Pizza and Kebab. Fantasy Crystal. Well, this is funny and a little awkward. That massive building is the Prague Castle that I showed in my last video. I have walked back to the Vltava River. But that is a bridge that I haven't been over before. I think it is the one that I saw from the viewpoint at the castle and was trying to figure out if it was the Charles Bridge, and so it is different. But I'm not going to walk back over there. Let's get a close-up shot of this tram. I love the older ones. There it goes. Czech koruna. 5. These ones very new looking. Oops. Not sure exactly how much that was, but maybe $3 or so. Unless there were 250s, in which case that was like $5. The numbers are quite small on the coin, so it's a little hard to figure out what they're worth. 1927. Which way to go? Germany! Germany! Love these cool tunnel alleyways. Bric-a-brac. Whoa. Another crazy shop. Looks like it's closed. Antiquities and curiosities. Bric-a-brac. Jazz and Blues Club. Freemasonic restaurant. Okay, let's check out the restrooms. Pretty cold. Thought they might be kind of interesting considering the look of the pub. A much quieter part of town here. Let's try to get back on track on the way to the next attraction. Art exhibit. What is this? Looks like a church. $16.65. What is the deal with this door? That is very, very secure. Kostel Yakuba, 1232. 1690 to 1702, 1940. Quite a trip to see all these various dates referenced. Kulturny Pamatka. And, wow.
No, but so this young Hollywood too, they kind of turn up.
Look at this. Are those real bones? Obviously not the skull at the center, but maybe the other ones. What the heck? Two-headed baby.
You fancy the bottle?
No thanks.
With the money.
Oh, sorry, no. Charlie Chaplin, Dictator. Black Sabbath. Another bizarre Prague shop. Not sure what's going on with this guy, but it seems like he's trying to sell this plant. That's what he was, like, pointing at me. Good luck. I'm sure that he needs it. We can all use a little luck in our lives. Some more than others. Okay, so I have walked in the sort of wrong direction. So got a little ways to go to get to where I'm trying to get to. Grand Hotel Bohemia. Sounds a lot like the Grand Budapest Hotel. Good movie. Okay, more magnificent buildings. I don't even know what we're looking at this point. Incredible art high up there. Whoa, and another tower that looks just like the one at the end of the Charles Bridge, but that is definitely different. Where the heck am I? Powdergate Tower. In 1483, something came to a standstill and remained so until the 16th century. The Prussian shelling in 1757 caused extended damage. Around this time, considered a gunpowder storage, the tower was named Prajna, or Powder. (1918). And what have we here? Tim Burton. Whatever this is, traditional Czech cuisine, restaurant there. But obviously this is much more than just a restaurant. Is it a museum or some kind of a experience? Okay, is that the hall inside there? Looks like it. Wow. All right, so here are some more things to see. Looks like Jerusalem Synagogue, Hlavní nádraží, Staroměstské radnice, Stavovské divadlo, Anešský klášter. All right, I need to get back on track. Not that there's any hurry or anything. Nothing wrong with being lost around here. But I definitely want to show what I'm trying to get to before it gets dark. Oh my God. Unbelievable mosaic there. And what is this? Divadlo Hibernia. Okay, I think this is the direction I need to be going in. Cool looking truck. Golf Club Botanica. It's an advertisement for a hotel and golf course. Wellness and spa restaurant. That's not what I expected this truck to be about. And here we have a nice pedestrian walking shopping area. And another spectacular square. Whoa. Okay. What the heck is that? Looks like maybe a governmental building. Is that like the Parliament of Prague? I am finally making progress. Now, am I going to get distracted once again? Okay. Looks like that is the Narodny Museum. Just incredible. But it has already been a long walking experience. And there is more walk to be walked, so let's stay focused on the mission. And boom, finally we've arrived at the rotating head of Franz Kafka. Head of Franz Kafka, also known as the Statue of Kafka, is an outdoor kinetic sculpture by David Czerny depicting Bohemian German language writer Franz Kafka, installed on 31st October 2014 outside of the Quadrio shopping mall. Kafka himself worked in the nearby building of a saving bank. The kinetic sculpture is 10.6 meters tall and made of 42 rotating stainless steel panels. 42, interesting number. I will explain why in just a second. Probably coincidental. But each layer is mechanized and rotates individually. Inside there are 21 motor modules and 1 kilometer of cables. Wow. The programming of the sculpture's movements can be changed, and the artist can create new choreographies. The flip side of this is the high maintenance servicing must be done every fortnight. Critics point out that the statue is more an advertising billboard for the mall than an actual art piece. Critics accuse the statue of lacking a connection to Kafka's work, that this shiny, glittering, and fascinating attraction lacks humility and sensitivity. Oh, come on. It's cool. That's what matters. When critics look at the visually attractive and technologically perfect sculpture, they miss the lost and brooding soul of Franz Kafka. Well, that is silly criticism in my opinion. Okay, it's perfectly intact now, but it will move shortly. There you go. And so the movements, I guess, represent the conflicted soul of Kafka. His head all mixed up. So the reason why 42 is an interesting number is because that is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I will explain for those who don't already get it, which I'm sure that some of you do. Okay, so 42, what is the significance? Why? The answer to life, the universe, and everything. I am a professional hitchhiker. I started hitchhiking more than 40 years ago when I was a kid, hitchhiking up the dirt road that I lived out near the town of Willits, Northern California, Mendocino County. the bus would drop me off about 3 miles outside of town at the bottom of our dirt road, because the bus wouldn't drive out that dirt road. It was then a 1.5 mile walk from that point to my house in the woods. At one point when I was a kid, I decided to stop walking and just sit on the side of the road and hitchhike. Not sure what exactly inspired me to do that at some particular point, but that's what I did, and proceeded to do that over the coming years afterwards of my life as a kid growing up in Northern California. So, it should come as no surprise that I'm a fan of Douglas Adams, author of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and other books. So long and thanks for all the fish, and Life, the Universe, and Everything. In that book, they develop a supercomputer to finally and definitively determine what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. The most advanced computer ever made. They program it. This is on some other planet. And then start the process of computing the answer. It then takes like 10 million years or something like that. But the civilization of that planet still survives, and the people are aware of the computer that has been calculating this conundrum for millions of years. And I guess the computer sort of announces that the answer is going to be revealed, and so the people gather in the square to finally get the answer that has taken so long to be determined. And the people standing there, a crowd watching for the big reveal, and it gives the answer. 42. That's it. That's the answer. All right, well, this has turned into a long video exploring Prague. Time for me to get back to my room, get warmed up, get to work, and tomorrow is another day. We'll see where I end up going. Very likely somewhere outside of Prague. Lots more coming from Czechia, the Czech Republic. See ya.